Okay, we have a sound, wonderful. It's Inferno912 from this site. Welcome you all on my gaming channel and another video from Game of Thrones Winter is Coming. Today, a little bit different video than others. Today I just want to discuss one of my ideas for the White Walkers. Because I was doing my casual stuff in a game and I just click on the benefits, news, and I see here that they're actually looking for some ideas. Well, for me this is quite very important. This is supposed to be far more unique, special event than others. Why? Because I think at least 80% of players who going on to start the game, this game, is because of the missing content from the serial, from the book, and they just want to keep going in that Game of Thrones world. And a lot of here is quite a few mistakes, especially with the commanders characters, and we just hungry for more. That's what I just want to say. So my idea with White Walkers is very complex. It's a lot of things to do. It's just for them to make even maybe more money, because some players of course don't want to wait for like a researchers, including myself sometimes, and want to just speed it up, right? So that's why we have our diamonds, that's why we have our commanders to help us to do the research. So for the White Walkers, they can make a new research. That's one thing, but I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later. So first, the idea is to create the White Walkers. For me, when we're gonna go on the map, we are located near the wall, right next to it, right, Castle Black. So the assault supposed to start for me from the top and go down all over. So even I'm not sure if they can do it. They're supposed to change as far as the White Walkers going. They're supposed to all change in the snow. So no more desert or changing a little bit. But this is about work. So I think if they wouldn't make this event right and very special, get more players in it and making everything rock and roll, I can tell you this. Games supposed to be not only that boring about gathering resources. This is also a war game. Let's not forget about that. So fighting with White Walkers would be fantastic because it's combine the kingdom. All the players want to work together against the common enemy, right? And this is what I think. Of course, there can be challenges between the teams a little bit here and there. Who is gonna do better work faster? Who gonna kill more White Walkers? Who gonna lose less troops? But for me, the idea is that they're gonna appear, for example, in some kind of castles like this, a rebel camp. For me, no, okay, let's just leave it that way. Rebel camp, but it's gonna appear maybe covered in snow or ice. And what the White Walkers gonna do or should do, then they're gonna launch assault against us. That's the whole point for me. I want this to be advanced. I want this to be difficult. I want this to be having lots of fun to try to defend the kingdom. That's our job, to defend the realm, defend the kingdom, and everyone working together. So when they're gonna appear, the rebel camps can be from 1 to 5. No problem about this. They're gonna attack every single mine, every single farm, gold, doesn't matter. Attack all of it. All the castles which are without the truce, without the bubble, without the shield, doesn't matter how you're calling it. The thing is to protect your castle. And then they can actually attack, take your resources, harm your troops. Of course, if your limit get maxed up and above the hospital level, then they're gonna kill your troops. And this is how it's supposed to be. It doesn't mean that the one attack gonna actually conquer your castle. The one attack may be a little bit weaker, another attack, if they're gonna lose, can be stronger. But they're supposed to just making this camp, for example, 100 million power, and that power gonna spread it out with the attacks. So in more they're attacking and we defending our castles, our mines, we can hit them hard. Then we can actually achieve some points, we can get some rewards. Of course, for destroying the camp will be the best, so that we can do the rally the same as it's here, but that will definitely ban the strongest players with, for example, over 100 million might, the power. It shouldn't be fair for them to actually lead the assault against a camp which is level 1 or level 2. I think this is supposed to be according to the power, not to the level of the castle, because that's a big mistake. I don't think they will be too much not happy with this, because let's face it, they are very strong players. They have opportunities to actually fight with the level 3, 4 and 5, okay? So it's everything for everyone. So if it's level 1, I just don't want the strongest players to jump over the map and destroying the weaker camp and left nothing for the players who doesn't have that kind of power. That's the idea. I think the loads of developers destroy this kind of events in some of the games. It's now close to 9 AM. I'm actually thinking about this already since 6:30. I decided to record the video. Sorry, get some coffee. I just really have lots of ideas. I sent them the script of the basic idea. I just want to explain this a little bit more over this video. Maybe I'm gonna click the link to that video for for my idea on that list. What it created here. You just, if you have your idea, you can just click here. Go for it, and you reply. Make sure you're gonna put the details correct way, and you might win something. For me, the biggest reward would be if they're gonna answer. If they answer if my idea is good, bad, stupid, too much work or something, I wish to know it. Okay, let's proceed. So first attack will be announced, and we will have some time. For example, everyone will be waiting or have a day off at work and things like this, okay? So we get all excited about the White Walkers coming, and we can all fight with them. But the second attack wouldn't be so easy, because basically we will have an idea about how this looks like, and they actually, White Walkers are strong and offensive. They're not only defensive, but actually they are attacking. That's why they are here, right? In the TV serial, in the book, they attack. They didn't hide all the time. We can have even on the beginning something like a test, something to show up behind the wall. Then we can like a preview of the event, and we can have a. No, this is so many opportunities. It's just my head is just blowing with the ideas. We can have scouts here. We can check it out. We can think about amount of the White Walkers who are gonna come, because every event might be a little bit different. The amount of enemies. This all depends on people who gonna work on this, who gonna create that, because this is, let's face it, this is quite a waste around here. They can have even respawn maybe all the kinds of, the White Walker camps or behind the wall first, so we have an idea how big it is, how many is gonna be them, and then they're gonna randomly relocate all over the kingdom. That's also can be idea. They might attacking our castles as well, so there are gonna be defenses. But I would really wish that they can actually making good work on this, even if they have to take longer time to create all that. I'll be very, very happy to work on a gaming stuff. So we can just go, for example, for the level 4 and 5, and those levels will be focused maybe more on attacking players and attacking that castles. Who knows? Or maybe they all together just need to respawn on the map and attacking everything in that area. That's it. So I just want to also say when they're gonna attack the mine, if the player is on it, it's gonna be attacked. Normal fight, the same as between other players. Another thing, if there is no one here, then the White Walkers will have a timing to take that mine away, so it's gonna disappear. Even more fun will be for the kingdom if they actually gonna, the new mine's not gonna show up on the map too soon. Gonna be a little bit harder to get resources. This is all to have fun. That's why we're playing games. This is something supposed to develop. This is something what we have more action, something what we're supposed to fight for the survival. It's not about buying 10 packs and stuff and destroying and burning everything and everyone, because I don't think that's really fun. Really, if anyone watching this who creating the games, so just think about it. If I gonna play something like Call of Duty, Battlefield, if I'm gonna spend $1,000, pounds, whatever currency is, for some special gun, and I'm gonna be better than 1,000 other players, because I'm gonna shoot them, I'm gonna see them, I'm gonna have some gadgets in a weapon, then I'm gonna be always in advance, that's not really good game. This is no skills whatsoever, it's just paying money. So you need to always remember about balance. And then now going back to the mines again and the research. For the research we will have maybe special mines and the Dragonstone, like in a book again and a TV serial. They need a Dragonstone to create weapons and to get that things sorted and done, you know, to get stronger against the White Walkers. So the mines can always appear before and after the event, so we can mine it, we can create the weapons, and comes the new research what they can create. So this is the opportunity for them to make some kind of money. Like just in the normal research we got lots of levels of the weapons, attack, defense and everything else what would they wish to add there, and for our job is just to make this soon as possible, of course. And this is stable, this is like staying with us, so we can the research might be long, but this is whole point. So for us, for the players, like with the normal research, with the attack, with the level of our troops, we can always proceed with that power. So this is my idea. This is something what I would be very interesting to play, will be interesting for me to play, because it will be feeling like a challenge. They will be feeling like I've got some kind of rewards, and like I said on the beginning, that all the players gonna get together to find a common enemy. This will be really lots of fun. The mines can appear later. What kind of rewards? So you can think about what is the best for you. If it's gonna be diamonds, doesn't have to be, I think, level 5. Diamonds level 1 will be fun, but I think the biggest reward for every single player in playing this game is the nice event itself, because something to do, something what we can have a fun with. That's it for now. If you have any questions or you like my idea, then let me know in the comments below, or just give me the like. It's up to you. I just really wish then we can have games these days when they have really opportunities to make this game great. But it's just they really need to fix few things, and I'm gonna be telling you about this in my next video. I also wanted to create a video about the commanders, and this is the part which I'm gonna be a little bit screaming on those people who create this game, because I played this, I chose this game as a last game pay to win, and also because of Game of Thrones, right? You can't use just a title and few things, few characters and few sceneries from the map and you think it's all good. No, I just really need something from the Game of Thrones world. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. As always, I'm gonna invite you all to check out my other ones on my channel. Just check out the playlist, because some of them sometimes I'm making in English or Polish language, so you can have a chance to choose, depends on your liking. Gonna be plenty more videos in the future. I'm gonna work very hard to provide you the best content I can. See you next time.